I'm at 71 Southeast 90th. Here's the house. The house is on a crawl space. This is what was the garage, which is on slab. Here's the neighborhood. It's in the Montevilla neighborhood, which is a nice walkable area. Houses are still a little bit more up and coming, kind of in between houses. So you're gonna really have a mix of ones that have been updated and older ones. So we walk in to the living room area. We've got original single pane windows here, and the bottom portions of them open. We've got a engineered floors, and then the center of this is what they have is the dining space with a circular open area around here with single pane glass windows. It's a flat roof. I can't see the roof. I'm not seeing any staining on the ceilings or anything that would lead me to believe that anything is wrong with it. The other thing I can't see is the furnace, which it says it's a heat pump, but if it's a heat pump, we would see an AC unit on the outside, and I don't see one of those. It's down in the crawl space, and my access to the crawl, I can see the vapor barrier. I see newer ductwork that's insulated. So I'm reaching out to the agent to see if I can find out more about the heating system. I don't see gas to the house, and this area can be an area where it's hit or miss with gas to the house because some of the streets are unimproved. So here is kind of the family room type space. Same windows as the living room, the single pane with the bottom ones that open. And then kitchen. This is a little bit harder house to video just because it is circular. So we've got an electric cooktop. We've got butcher block countertops that usually need to be sealed so they don't get too many water stains on them. This is a recirculating micro hood. Newer cabinets and stuff. And then, okay, so back to the center. We've got a full bathroom here. It does have a newer window, but the problem is that this bottom piece is wood trim. So you're gonna need a curtain over that in order for that wood trim to not get wet and get rotted. The rest of it, they've done a nice job with subway tile floors, newer vanity. To the right of that, you go down a hallway towards what was the garage. Here's your second full bathroom, which has a shower. This is where the washer and dryer are, and they've put in a very new fancy washer and dryer, yet the dryer door hits the toilet when opening it. It does look like the dryer is not back as much as it needs to, it potentially can be. And then your water heater is over here. It looks like a newer water heater. The only plumbing I can see is in the wall off of this water heater, and that does look like it's newer plumbing from what I can tell. There is a pocket door here. Because of the curve of this interior wall, the pocket door does not close all the way. It stays out maybe 1.5 inches. And then we've got a step down to what was the garage. So this is on slab. So this is not hooked up to the central heating system, but has a cadet heater. Newer double pane windows. And then a huge walk-in closet. I can't find, oh, we've got a newer 200 amp panel here with permits for it. I can't find attic access, and I don't know if because it's a flat roof there's not, but the eaves of the house, the soffits have some vents, so I'm not sure if there's an attic access from above or I'm missing one on one of the eaves, but I can't find that. Here's bedroom number 2. So this one's, you know, definitely more angled with the curved wall. Big closet. Newer double pane window. And then what I would call the master bedroom, which is huge. Again, newer windows, closet. This is where the crawl space access is, which they've basically just kind of put this piece of plywood down over the access. I think it's a great house. It's just really interesting. Okay, so I am going to, then there's, off of the kitchen is this deck area. There's a planter box right here, and it looks like, there's a sub panel there, so I don't know if there used to be a hot tub or something, but the deck does not go underneath it. The planter box goes down to the ground. This, of course, is the side of the garage that we saw before, which also has a flat roof. And then I'm going to quickly bring you out to the shed, which has rock on it that is from an old Portland restaurant. The roof on this, it's got some waves in it, but it looks like it's got granules on the shingles. The back side of this shed is T111 siding, and it looks like it needs some love, as well as they've put these chains where the downspout should go, and they're just not sufficient. So I think that this space has a lot of potential. Yeah, not really even working. Has a lot of potential. It just needs a little bit of love. It does have electricity, but it could be a cool little studio. There's no gate here. So this is an unimproved road that we're up against. And then there's a fence here on the side, and then that's the front yard. I really like this house. I think it's pretty cool.